Today's video is a little different than normal. We took a trip up north to Canada to fish a very unique lake called Rowan Lake out in the middle of nowhere. We had to go in by float plane. So Colton climbed up and co-piloted for his first time, and we took off from the water to fly into a remote area. This was an interesting experience, something like we've never done before. We took off with a group of about 9 guys, went out to the middle of nowhere to a lake that we'd never been to, that the only way in and out is by air, landing on water and being able to spend the entire week fishing for some fish that we've never seen, let alone caught. It was a unique experience, and I'm excited to bring you guys along. The scenery up here was just amazing. I mean, there's lakes as far as you can see with little islands and little groups of land throughout, but so much water. I mean, it felt like you were literally flying over the ocean at times, but it is such a cool experience. And the float plane itself was pretty amazing.
I thought you were gonna go, but then you stopped.
You learned to fly at such a young age.
Yeah. Great job.
Once we arrived, we were at a dock that had multiple fishing boats at it, and then a bunch of cabins clustered next to the lodge. We were so excited to get started at our fishing trip here.
Those are nice fish. But that one has like a pistol grip.
Yeah. It was a little odd just watching the plane that brought us in fly away and leave us here to where we had no way in or out except for when a plane like this came back for us. But it was freeing and very cool. They already had the boats rigged up and ready to go. We were ready to fish very soon. So this is called the Hook and Horn. It is a kind of a private lodge and fishing and used to be hunting spot. They don't really do much hunting there anymore, but a lot of fishing and just enjoying the beautiful nature that we had here in front of us. It's all off-grid. They have generators running the camp, so we weren't slumming it by any means. We had full electricity, heated water for our showers, and really nice cabins that were climate controlled. They had side-by-sides ready to bring our stuff up to the cabin, and we watched the float plane go away and ready to check out the camp. Once we arrived, we started with a little bit of a grand tour here. We got to see their fishing shack that had everything ready to go, an ice machine for us to ice down our coolers and our minnows. They had a live well with all the minnows in it, full fishing pole set up, rigged, all the lures we could imagine, everything we needed. Colton immediately spotted the musky lures and was ready to check those out. So little did he know that here coming up, he'd be using those to catch one of the biggest fish he's caught in his life.
You're gonna have to control that one. Think you can control that one?
That's yours,
Huh?
Within a short time of us arriving at camp, we were already ready to hit the water. We went out on the lake and started musky fishing right off the bat. We were ready to catch a monster, so we were excited, ready to get after it and just enjoy this beautiful lake. You'll notice a very unique technique here that we'd never done before, but for musky fishing, after you cast and reel in towards the boat, you kind of do large circles in a figure 8 with the lure because you're waiting for the fish to follow and chase, and a lot of times they won't grab it until the last second right before you're at the boat. In fact, that's the only ones that we caught were doing this technique. It's pretty interesting and a lot different than what we're used to, but I'm glad we learned a new technique and we were able to catch a new fish. Of course, as luck would have it, I would stop recording right about here in a moment, and then immediately after I stopped recording, Colton actually caught his first muskie, and in the excitement, I forgot to get it on recording, but I turned the recording on just in time to at least see the fish and let us be able to release it, so you at least get to check that out. All right, Colton, what'd you catch?
Musky.
Look at that.
Should put out my head and watch it.
Yeah.
I gotta get one. I'm gonna beg someone.
Look at that. There you go, bub.
Easy boat.
Giant, but
What you need? I'll help.
Do you want to take that chair from me real quick?
Yep. Give you some room there.
He ain't no giant, but he's bigger than the one I caught yesterday.
He's the biggest one we caught so far.
yeah.
Nice catch, bub. Good job.
I just caught the hardest fish to catch out of all.
Yep. Guy's lively.
Look at the teeth on that guy.
Oh yeah. See those teeth? He is, yeah, he's got a pump now. Nice job, kiddo. First muskie of the trip for us.
So I'm gonna want you to put this glove on right here.
Here you go, kiddo.
Changes is going.
I was gonna demonstrate on a pike to you guys, but I guess I gotta do the chain.
So I'll show you how to hold it.
So
Like that.
hold it like under its mouth. And,
Yeah, from the
So-
gill. So see how
Oh,
you just
from the
barely got the gill?
It's like you want to get them right up in this.
Before the spiky teeth part of the gill.
You gotta close on this. I ain't too worried.
This was one of our guides, Aiden. He took us around the lake and showed us around the lake before we were given our own boat and allowed to fish on our
So you
own.
see where you got the
He
gill
was
right here?
amazing, and
See
his
where I got it
grandfather
right
Jerry kind
All
of
the way
runs
up
this
front,
place
yeah.
as far as
Go
being
up
the main
towards me.
guide.
My finger.
And he was able to save this muskie, which swallowed the lure very deep.
All right, can you turn and
he
look
did a
for a
great
picture?
job guiding us, allowing us to successfully catch a fish and release it safely. So
All right, we
I
got
couldn't
some.
thank him enough.
okay.
Good job. Now we'll let her go back and
You want to get another one?
yeah.
Yeah, come up here. Hold them again right here.
After successfully catching and releasing the muskie, we went back to the camp. You can see here a large lodge. This was where we had our dinners and enjoyed our time with each other. And then we had the cabins off to the side, which we stayed in at nights. And they, again, air conditioned and heated and had amazing amenities. This place was just amazing. I mean, from the start to the beginning of this trip, everything was amazing. The guide got us back to shore here very quickly. We were able to hop on the side-by-side after dinner, and we went and enjoyed the other side of the lake called Denmark Lake, so that's coming up next.
Keep getting like
After the short side-by-side ride over to the other side of the property, we hit the other lake. There's boats waiting over there, already gassed up with supplies on them. And we were able to fish this side of the lake, which had a couple different fish, not as many muskie, but lots of pike and walleye. We were able to catch our own lunch here, and we were able to have a lot of fun and just enjoy this entire side of the lake on our own. We went out as often as we wanted to, which really ended up being from sunup to sundown just about every day. We found an amazing waterfall that was like nothing I'd ever seen in my life, just on our own. And we were able to walk up it at the end of the video, so stick around and watch that.
There's a ton of minnows chasing this little guy.
that's funny.
Yeah.
Kind of see them.
They followed from back there. So there's probably a ton of bait fish right here.
Yeah.
Pike this one.
Really? See if I can get one of them. Might have to make a few casts to catch those. Let's get my pole like right here.
He's not showing on there now, but he was there when I said it.
Yeah. Huh?
Don't tell her where he went.
Yeah. Oh, got one?
Yep.
Big one?
No, probably not. You want to get the net though? Just in case?
Sure. I just made a cast,
Alright,
so
you're fine.
I'll try to reel in.
And he's got some fight, whatever it
How
is.
far are you out?
Not very far. He's a decent size. Little pike.
Oh, nice pike.
Yeah. Get it on video there.
It is on video.
Try to get it in the net. You ready?
Nice.
Bring that up. At least it's not on a treble hook, so I can get this off easier. You can keep it on video, and I'll de-hook it here and then.
Let me move my. That's yours. There's mine.
This out of his mouth, and then we'll.
For these, you have to use pliers because they have teeth.
Oh yeah. Oh, we're right by his eyes.
Yeah.
There he is. We got him free. Grab him.
Let me grab this.
All right.
That's-
You got that video going?
Yep.
There he is. Nice little pike. Put him back in the water. He's swimming
They're
off.
really slimy too.
Yeah, they are. Gotta clean your hands after those guys. That was awesome.
Yeah.
That's fun. He bit my hook pretty good, so
Oh.
I'll have to straighten that.
Yeah.
So we're rigging this one for pike since we just caught a pike. So we've got a stainless steel leader there, and I'm putting a new hook on. So that leader is going to allow us to catch the pike without worrying about them biting through the line, because they'll bite.
They
that
can
line.
bite this like
Super
clean
easy.
in half.
Yeah. The one, it was a combination of me fighting the thing out of his mouth, but that
It's real
bent that
bent.
hook real good. But luckily we had a leader on, so with the leader on, we didn't lose the line. So we're gonna rig this one up, try to get a couple more pike, and then we're probably gonna go for some musky. So on the other side of the lake. So we're excited.
Yep.
Seeing the excitement in his face when we discovered things like this just made this trip so amazing for me and him. We were able to walk up this trail and see a waterfall, like one of the coolest things in nature I've ever seen. And this connected the two lakes with a little pond in the middle and just beautiful scenery. I mean, this was the coolest experience of my life.
Wonder how many fish fall down that.
Mosquitoes. Oh, there's tadpoles?
One of the last days, we enjoyed a little fried fish for a shore lunch, and then we hit the boat, went out on the lake until sunset, and one of the most beautiful sunsets we'd ever seen. We were blessed with the beautiful skies and little artwork from God there to end our trip. it was sad to see the trip come to an end, but we were excited about the memories and ready to get back home to our family. And we were able to watch the plane fly in to come pick us up. It was a little bittersweet, but as it flew in, we were ready to head home, ready to get back to our families. We had a long trip to get back, but just an amazing trip with amazing memories. So I could not recommend this place enough for everyone that ever has an opportunity to do anything like this. Go on a trip like this and just do it.